Hey everybody, how's it going? Burnt Brian here, and welcome to another installment of Burnt Brian's Kitchen. I definitely have a focus on hot and spicy foods. It's something that I truly enjoy. I know that not everybody out there though likes the ultra hot products. So at the same time, I want to teach you a few recipes, show you some things that, range from mild all the way to hot, and I'll always let you know what I'm going to review. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a really simple salsa. And this one comes from a great little company in Texas called Clark's Gringo Foods. And they sent me their line, or several of their products anyway. Like I've got a chili mix for them. I've got a Southwestern barn dip, which is going to be probably really awesome. It sounds awesome anyway. And then I've got their salsa mix. Now again, what I really love about this company is, well, for one, it's a small business. I'm a huge fan of small businesses. I think that they are passionate about what they're doing. Not that the big businesses aren't, but I like catching companies when they're right at the beginning, with people that are still at the beginning stages and still have all that fire pushing them. But what's cool about this stuff is all of their products are gluten-free, no MSGs, no preservatives. It's all natural. So this could be a great, quick, little, easy snack if you got friends coming over. Football season's coming around again. The Gators are about to start playing. The only ingredients in this thing is onions, peppers, garlic, salt, and spices. That's it. Nothing more. Of course, I will have a link in their description, here, to where you can find their website. They're also on Facebook. You can look for them, Clark's Gringo Foods on Facebook. Anyway, let me show you how simple this is. Inside, when you lift up the package, there's a series of little instructions. There's also little ideas that they throw in for things you could use the salsa for, which I think is cool. But we're going to go ahead and pop this open. And what this recipe calls for is 29 ounces of tomatoes, whether you use canned tomatoes, whether, whole peel, dice, or fresh. I always prefer fresh ingredients. That's the best way to go, especially with things like tomatoes and whatnot. So what I did is I got 29 ounces of tomatoes here. They're all cut up into little pieces, strips about this size, because I don't want my blender to have to work too hard. Again, another little tip, if you should always try to pick yourself up one of these inexpensive scales. They're great for weighing out your ingredients. And a cheap way to keep yourself from having to clean is just throw a little layer of saran wrap over it, and you can, saves you a little bit of cleanup time at the end. So anyway, basically all I did was take these whole tomatoes, just cut it down into a few different little slices here. And again, I use a serrated knife a lot of times with tomatoes. I find it's easier to cut through. And basically I'm going to start just by putting in a couple of these tomatoes, and then I'm going to take some of this salsa mix here, and we're going to add a little bit in there. They don't really say much about how you should add it, but I like to kind of stagger and layer some of the spices and stuff in there with the tomatoes. It smells really good. You can smell the onion, the garlic, all of that. All that goodness. Alright. This is all you have to do. All you need for this is a blender, tomatoes, and their package. So, we're going to fast forward while I do this. Alright, so that's it. Everything is mixed up. And what we're going to do is, I'm not going to serve this in this container, but obviously, you can if you want. It doesn't matter what you serve it in, but I like presentation. So, once you have it blended to whatever consistency you want, mine's still got a little bit of chunks in it. I kind of like a little bit of a chunkier salsa. Just empty it out into your container. Make sure we get all of that out there. And there we go, that's good. And again, I always keep a sink full of soapy hot water. Makes cleanup a lot easier. And Smells awesome. Smells like a great salsa, which I can show you. Basically, all you do for your next step is seal this bad boy up, throw it in your refrigerator for 30 minutes, and we'll be back when it's ready. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I decided to let it sit in the fridge for an hour instead of a half hour, just to let everything, all the juices and stuff, kind of marinate, mix, and blend together. And we have this creation. I'll have a picture in the intro of the video. That's what you saw. So let's give it a taste. I've been smelling it. It smells wonderful with all those fresh tomatoes in there. Wow. It's a good all-natural salsa. That's what I love about it. The flavor is great. And there is a nice little bit of kick in there. A good bit of spice there, actually. I was kind of wondering because I didn't smell a whole lot of spice while it was sitting in the fridge. But, wow. It's got a very nice little bit of, it's not overbearing though. Again, the spice is something that I think just about anybody could enjoy. It's not too spicy at all. To kick it up a little bit, and all of the, well, in every other shell up here, I put a little bit of one of my favorite hot sauces that I think would be a good blend with this. Yeah. The hot sauce brings it just to the right level. For me anyway. Great heat. Awesome. Again, the company's name is Clark's Gringo Foods. This is their salsa package. Again, when you look inside, it's got all kinds of little tips here on things you can use your salsa for. I think what I'm going to do with the stuff I have left is probably use it on a baked nachos tomorrow night or something with some sour cream or something like that. You know, beef, chicken. Anyway, yeah, so check them out. I'll have a link down in the description, of course. Follow me on Facebook, Burt Bryan's Munchies. You know, I'm trying to like put polls there and stuff, so if there's anything in particular you want to see me do, again, of course, I love the Ultra Hots. Pods are going to be coming around. I'll definitely be doing some hot pods here in the near future, but right now I do have a lot of different hot sauces. I've got a few different jerkies. I'm going to be having some really hot peanuts coming here soon, as well as some chocolates and a bunch of other things too, to kind of you know, make sure that I'm reaching a large audience. I want to make sure I'm making you all happy and giving you something to enjoy. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, stay toasty.